Hey everyone, Unholy Death Knight is now the best Death Knight with the Frost Death Knight nerfs, with the sort of nerfs to Discover for the Blood Death Knight builds. Unholy is the Death Knight class that is the class Death Knight runestone that is killing it, and this is largely considered the best list. Interestingly enough, the only list that is potentially better. So here is right now at Legend. These are the best decks by win rate. You can see this is the list I'm featuring today. But if you don't want, if you like my list from my old video, guess what? It is currently the best list of the game. At Legend play. So I don't know what to make of that. It is a smaller sample size, but it's only half the sample size here, so it's not bad, which I was surprised by, that the list I came up with on day one is still doing great. But this is a list that this is more popular right now. It runs Mermies, and it runs one Amalgam, and it runs two Miraculous. Very similar to some ideas that I did in the Death Knight theory crafting thing, where you use your Miraculous and your Gorlak, and you kind of use that to be your card draw engine, and do nice tempo swings with the Miraculous. This felt really good, and I think right now, especially if you're playing a lot of Druid, you're going to run over that deck with this deck. Like anything, this deck is going to be tougher against control. Using your tools against control are Hawkstruck Rider and your Nerubian combo. So for example, let's say if you're playing against a Blood Death Knight and you think they're going to do the 8-drop, clear your board, if you can do a Hawkstrider play and make a big wide board, and then maybe they go Soul Stealer, and then you go something like Double Grave Strength for lethal. So there is counterplay against control, but it's tough. So I'd say if you don't know what you're doing, just keep playing stuff and just keep persisting. They remove your board, keep playing more boards. You're going to run out of stuff sometimes, but sometimes you'll get there. So if you know how to put on pressure and make things awkward for your opponent. So this might be, trying, if there's a very likely removal turn, making a little bit more awkward for your opponent. But mostly if you're in a tempo mirror, that's when both players are really fighting for board, just trying to get ahead and abusing your power cards with your powerhouse cards. I would say Arms Dealer can buff up a bunch of your minions. Battlefield Necromancer can get you tons of 1/3s, and Hawkstrider Rancher can give you all your minions Death Rattle, summon a Hawkstrider with +1/+1, which is insane if it sticks. So in addition, sometimes you can get School Teacher high rolls, like you can high roll into an anti-magic shell, and you can use that anti-magic shell to buff up your board, as well as the other high roll you can hit from School Teacher is you can hit Blood Tap, and then you can buff up your minions and then get a really good Nerubian Swarmer. So this feels very solid. Like I said, I think you can go play my old list. Both lists look great, but I'd say those are the two lists that are right now the highest win rate. So that means across the most amount of players, these lists are doing the best. So there might be decks that do better at Diamond, decks that do at Legend Top 1000, but I guess at Legend only, these lists are absolutely dominating it. I'll go really quick over some basic mulligans. In general, I think Battlefield Necromancer is the best card you can keep in the mulligan. I generally will keep Hawkstruck Rider Rancher. It's generally good. And then usually a 1-drop. So maybe not 2 1-drops, unless I maybe I'm doing some sort of Arms Dealer combo. But and I wouldn't keep Skeletal Sidekick unless I had another one of these 1-drops. And Mermy is a little bit on the margin in general. I think it's a little bit better going first, but on coin, I would probably not keep Mermy in general. But sort of in general, just low curve stuff, and your high curve stuff, your big cards are Battlefield Necromancer and Hawkstrider. If you're opening against a tempo matchup, a deck where opponents like to play something like a 2/3 on turn 2, Plague Strike is a great card to keep as well. So anyways, hope that's helpful. Got some games for you guys. Enjoy. Okay, this hand though. What's that bias called? I don't know. Main character syndrome? I don't know. Bias of the self, like the just the main one. That's not confirmation bias. Confirmation bias would be like, I think I think I'm always unlucky, and then I remember all the games that I got unlucky, and not the games I got lucky.
You are the shadows.
Son of a frickin' shadow isn't.
The fallen will serve. Yeah, so fresh. Can spell Zinjari. Anybody?
It's tough because like anti-magic shell is insane, but like I think I'd rather just have like a random clear here for 3 damage.
Blasphemy! Yeah, so fresh. You are the shadows.
What are you talking about? Climbing bronze? God tier. All the way.
Pick me! Pick me! Any questions?
They need our care. Now more than ever.
We have bad for you. It's all in your head.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Reach for the skies. There is no light, only power.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Hopefully it's not a 5-mana spell top deck here. Anything else we're fine against. That's annoying, but we're fine here.
It is finished. You win.
Nice. Mr. Streamer, the deck that is crushing it, the win rates, the decks that you're, by the way, playing effectively at high legend because you finished top 20, and you currently have 50% win rate. That's not good enough for me.
I will finish my hunt.
Is watching it. I mean, This is the bread and butter of Hearthstone. That this is what you need to do if you want to become. I'm gonna do something wacky here. I'm gonna hold. Spend your mana, play minions, get on board, push for.
If three right.
Yeah, that sucks. I don't know. I think I'm losing this game. I'm pretty behind. Oh, I forgot the over-explain game. Too late. We'll do the next one. I've been thinking about getting rid of over-explain just because I always forget about it. Thoughts?
Who here can spell Zinjari?
That's what I want.
Too quiet.
I just always forget about it. What would you place it with? I'd be called flex point wasting. That would be the new option. Okay, our blood tap is insane here, by the way. Even though they have this bullshit Lady Stana stuff. Doesn't bring you joy. I'm fine with the over-explains. What I hate is remembering to over-explain. It's like the worst thing about over-explains is you have to remember to do them. Does that make sense?
Pick me, pick me.
Oh, good song. It's always Lady Di. Next game's over, explain.
It is our time to get out of this.
I don't have a way to clear Lady Stana there.
And close enough.
Oh, but the course said this deck would run it. I don't know. Broom got cut like towards the end of its usage. It's weird, yeah. So many You're gonna die! Joe, why do I have to yell at people that they're gonna die every time? Jay Huang 123, thanks for the raid. Chat. If you don't know who Jay Huang is, he knows who you are and he's watching you. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. Things are gonna happen. Well, like what changed because I lost? How did my life get worse? Didn't get worse in any way. And I'm going to get lucky sometimes and get unlucky sometimes. So there's the reasons. Well, I don't like saying literally game because games can have lots of stakes. That game did not have lots of stakes. My stream's not going to leave me. My girlfriend that doesn't exist isn't going to leave me for that game. Pretty much nothing bad can possibly happen. All right, except what's in my own mind. Now, I trained in the poker world where when you lost a hand, sometimes you lose like $300, $400, maybe $600. That was actually things at stake. And I still worked on my tilt. So if you can't handle losing in a low stakes situation with nothing on the line and nothing bad that can happen, you're going to be tilting a lot.
Anybody? Yeah, so fresh. Pick me! Pick me! The more you struggle, the better.
Ever did Glacial here over Tombs? I feel like it's Glacial. The Tombs haven't felt that good. I have a good amount of value. This is 4 more Damp Burst, which costs 0 mana. So, I don't know.
Finish you off! Go ahead! Hit me with your best shot!
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Did I miss lethal there? Hopefully not. I could have gotten I did? Crap. I should have checked it regardless. I didn't even check it, right? Like that's a mistake. It's a
I'll find the answer.
And close enough.
I will never serve, but you shall. Off me!
this one's bad too. I mean, their deck is practically designed to beat our deck, and we still won. Like, they're a value control deck.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
If I go coin Hawkstrider and they have Rake, it's such a punish. But if I don't do it, then I don't have a good... I'm just gonna do it.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Because Rake is so easy for them to have here. Okay, I win. Probably, at least. I mean, this could be whatever it is, but...
Me have that. Me have that for the sky.
At least I have infinite corpses now.
Hey you, install me for the still fresh.
Hands off the feathers.
Yeah, Pazak ends it here. There's the explosive, but I don't feel like it's enough here. Yeah. How much damage does Grave Strength do here? 9. Do I go wide here? I mean, they don't have good ways of... I think I just go wide. Set up for next turn.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Too quiet.
They can't use both locations on a minion. The sheep, so it does death ray to all minions. Then the explosive sheep dies because it did 2 damage to all minions, and this is included in the all selection. That sound of Grave Strength. Oh, the 1-2? Oh! Yeah, I agree. I think they should have done that. I agree, Rex.